Go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
A second down throw for Mayfield. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
It is 3rd and 10.
Kings! Hurry! Hey, alert 33! What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. No chance at all. He'll go down. Micah Parsons getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Baker gonna give it to Irvin, and he is not gonna get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down.
20! Done!
Off the play fit. It's got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. So on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
Ready!
Love to throw to get started. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10
ready?
at the 22-yard line.
Ready?
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Not much happening there, just a short game. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Down. Hey,
That
red,
is
38.
Musgrave, the man in motion.
Set.
Once again, it's Jacobs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Hey,
The man in motion is Watson.
yellow, 43. Smash, red. Black ultra. Ready, ready.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bucs have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
180. What's that?
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Brings up third down.
Not fun here. Third and a lot.
Good. What's that?
On play action, Mayfield. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on third and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the first down.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Here's Williams on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ultra. Go. Here we go. Set. Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On the set. Let's go. Blue, 32. Trouble, 38. Set, go.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Not much there, a yard or two down to the 48. Hassan Reddick there to make the play.
Ultra, ultra.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Trying to set up the screen with Golden. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Hut, hut.
And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it. Second down and 2.
Got it. Drill green. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Red, cycle.
In motion, it's Golden.
Hut.
On second down, Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
On the play.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll take this one in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
On first down, here's Irving. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll go again here with Irving. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8. Throwing is Baker. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
First time
18.
they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
What's up?
They go play action with Mayfield. He's got room at the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs are on top. It's now 10-7. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 2. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready?
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Set. 50. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready. Red 38. Green Jack. White.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Yaya Diaby gets it for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Red, yellow. Here we go. Yellow, yellow, blue. Drill green. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
20! Up! Hey, alert 33! What's that?
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 3.
What's that?
Baker going to hand it to White. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Pistol. 180! Point it right. What's that?
Baker to throw. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 20.
It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
What's that?
Irving trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Second and goal. At the 2-yard line.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. And he'll take it on in. Paid unleashed. Touchdown, Tampa. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will get out in front 17-7. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready, set. Let's check.
Love out quickly to dodge. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's the first time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down,
Ready.
Packers.
50, green. Hey,
That is Musgrave, the man in motion.
red, cycle. Speedo blue. Ready.
Love to throw it on first down. That complete to Jacobs. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
52
yards
blaster.
on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, Love. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
10 black. Black ultra.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On fourth down, Love. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down. On first down is Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
First down.
The handoff, it's Irving. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Second and a yard.
What's that?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
Hey, alert 33.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
What's that?
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and
Hey,
goal.
alert 30. Set. 180. Set.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And now it's third and goal.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game,
Run.
this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
What's that?
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Down. Set. Go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Blaster, let's go. 33, green jack. Set, huh?
Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
Set, field, black. Blue, 32, drill, green. Claws, red. Set.
Now Love. That'll be intercepted. Picked up by Zion McCollum. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Set. 180. Pistol. What's that?
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll be 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Alert! 180. Set.
Throwing is Mayfield. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And that is no good. He missed it. And their lead will stay right where it is.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
In motion goes Dom.
52 blue. Smash, red. Ready?
A 2nd down throw for Love. That's Dobbs open left side. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up
Right,
3rd and 7.
Ready?
Here's Love to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
Black Ultra. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked. going the other way.
23. Set, cut.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
38. Black shot. Needle blue. Ready.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
Anytime it's third and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield. And that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense, taking him down for a loss. Brings up down.
They'll go for it. Love. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. Third down and 9. Mayfield. Left side to Godwin. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Right back to Irving. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
It's third and 7.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
180!
To throw is Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Way Walker. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. In motion goes Dobbs.
Black 40, needle blue. Set, cut.
On first down, it's Love. This is taken in by Dobbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Packers first down.
Mega.
A gain of 14.
Red. Yellow.
And the Packer
Go
first
pink.
down.
Smash. Red. Red. Cycle.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Second and 1 at the 19-yard line.
In motion, it's Golden.
Field. Black. Claws red. Ready.
On 2nd down, Love. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. And the Packers are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He is down at the 6.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Ready.
Here's Jacobs. And he's in! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are back within 6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Sean Tucker. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A give. This is Irving. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
They'll break the huddle.
5.
It's 2nd and 5.
180. What's up?
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a 1st down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
20.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On the ground, it's White as we begin the 4th quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice you. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
180! What's that?
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Stop!
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Love to throw it on 1st down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Yellow, 22. Hey, check mega. Set.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. 1st down, Packers.
It's a gain of 10.
Hey,
The man in motion is Watson.
Blue, 32. Edo Blue. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pick.
This one on target, it's Dobbs. And he will score. Game on. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here.
Good. 180. Not.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down.
42-yard line.
My haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank cause he sent me too much to hell.
Good. 180. Regular.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is put in by Ibuka. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's another quick first down, and that's a 25-yard gain.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Keeping that touch on my head. Livers can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man can't.
Here's 1st and 10.
Good. What's up?
On the ground, this is White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Good. What's up?
Another run here with White. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Talk things over before third down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He'll be taken down well short of the first down, gain of about 4. And it brings up 4th down. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. On the return, it's Williams. Yeah. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
ultra. Here, set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to uncork one, looking for Wicks. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Set.
Love. In trouble, and down he goes.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Ready. Cut.
Second down throw for Love. He's going to uncork one, looking for Wicks.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Here's Love. Rolling to the left. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to get back to a one-possession game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot